Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You made it! At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Especially with how little information. Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? It's another aggressive one!
Gryffindor, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Bombada.
What is going on with them?
Depulso.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio!
If the moonstone is here and so is Fwooper, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this. We need to find mods for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Incendio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Gryffindor! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Incendio! Gryffindor! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Capulso!
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it. We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. We can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
Night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you, I can transfigure one.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Did that really happen, or are you simply being overdramatic?
Of course it happened! I heard it straight from the horse's mouth! Oh, she is a rather horse-faced girl, that Astoria Cricket. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place, though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a pustulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Revelio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
If the headmaster leaves third in it, he's going to pass some goals.
Imperio!
Time to eat.
Incendio! Accio! Protego! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Criticus Titanic! Coward!
Confringo!
A lucky shot!
Protego! Imperio! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Still hanging about. Aha! Back for more. Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Protego!
I'm not done with you. Fight back!
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
You just got lucky!
You're going to regret that.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! We can quit. Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That's mine.
Defender! Expelliarmus! This could prove dangerous if we're not careful.
Protego! Novice.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol of Moon Castle.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Aloha Mora.
Well, it's about time.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the Three a trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the Three Broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
I could just burn you and be done with it.
I'd like to see you try.
You really oughtn't have said that. Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Are you burning me? Oh.
Incendio! Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Isn't the sea air refreshing?
You've made a mistake. You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sack. I'll get that covered.
Incendio.
You should never have come here.
Ringo!
Trying to make me in a... Let's see you survive.
Incendio.
This has become personal.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Incendio!
Imperial. Incendio.
Made a great mistake.
Potato!
Come on, too afraid to fight back? You will pay for your deeds. You'll regret that.
Imperial.
I see you.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Stupid.
Get! I shall end you.
You'll die for
Try to make this too people. Another pitiful.
Potato. Stupid.
Conducted, aren't we?
Imperial.
Time to even the odds.
Knew you would be.
You're easier to spot than in a rumble. You manipulated me.
Well, you'll have to do better than that. You've made a great flash.
Expelliarmus, Defender. Confringo. Stupefy.
Look what you've done. You played smart.
Confringo, the Bombarder.
You should have joined me. Abracadabra! Well done for a child.
No more happy days for you.
Defender. Stupefy. Stupefy. That's Stupefy.
Ha! A mooncalf has more bite.
I know Stupefy. You weak Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender.
Confringo.
Protego.
Don't do that.
Incendio.
Expelliarmus.
Is that all?
Your eyes.
Stupefy.
Go stupid or going to get out of this alive.
Levioso.
Pay for your deal.
Defender. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Not his luck.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Protego. Stupefy. Imperium. How can I help?
Here I find you.
Stupefy.
This has become personal.
Expelliarmus.
Knew you were still.
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Confringo.
Stupid not forever.
Confringo.
Why not simply stay?
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder.
Roofwoods don't go down easy.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I'm just warming up.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Protego. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Confringo.
I think that one hurt.
I'm not done with.
Stupefy.
Well done.
Aereo.
Child.
I'll make you with your dragon.
Incendio.
To your knees. Incendio.
Stupefy.
We're only delaying. Abracadabra!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an out. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You did agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupiton. Gryffindor. Expelliarmus. Stupiton. Bombarda. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Incendio.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
How many Inferi are there? Incendio! Potato! Stupid! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! The Inferi. They're everywhere. Bombarda! Incendio! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Incendio! Incendio! Gryffindor! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you. The relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio Relic!
Don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
You have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
Relic. Incendio. Accio.
Leviosa!
Incendio.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo!
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Defender.
Now you've gone too far.
Stupefy. Bombarda.
Leviosa! Incendio! You foolish...
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Confringo!
Bombarda. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Potato.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Incendio.
Leviosa!
Accio. Leviosa.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Defender. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Confringo.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Mr. Salon.
Stop!
Leviosa! How dare you! You're no friend to my nephew! Incendio!
Incendio. Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
Defender. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Defender. Potato. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until I believe the symbol created by the Mooncarves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagi. They do at Wagadu. I'd be an Ifra, stock up on galleons.
ready for Professor Bin's lecture. Forgot my pillow. My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now.
Revelio.
Turns out having beats for feet teaches him.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Levioso.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Leave me be! I'd like to see your face. I promise!
Revelio. Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Someone messing about!
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Since he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Carnival children!
Imperial! Stupid!
Is this Hogwarts?
Patricius Titanic!
Back for more. You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Potato!
Go stupid so you can get out of this alive. Knew you would consider novice luck. How delightful.
You think you're done?
That I know your kind.
Here I find you. Patricius Titanic!
Children play fight.
Incendio!
Patricius Titanic!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Levioso!
Patricius Titanic!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! 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 Defender! Incendio!
Expulso!
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion.
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Do you really believe that you are somehow in control here?
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Our love is the mule.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice, based on instinct, my father. You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Revelio.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know. That insufferable mouthpiece. About time Ferdinand's portrait is gone from the Three Broomsticks.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. 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 Bombarda. Depulso. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
I should be going now. Thank you.
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending.
Revelio. Levioso, Depulso, Levioso. Wingardium Levioso, Depulso. Depulso. Revelio. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp. Oh! Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
I've never been so. The hunt begins.
Where did it go?
Potato.
Admirable trick.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
We've got nothing more than luck.
Defender.
What have you done?
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Levioso. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
For as snooty as Upper Hogsfield is...
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. When minds stand behind whimsy, the castles fall.
Reparo. Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a mooncalf.
Bingo!
I should investigate.
Up for a bit of time.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
When are you going to give up?
Gryffindor! Expelliarmus! Lombrado! Confringo! Avada Kedavra! Revelio. That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Hello there. Do you have this special delivery from my dear friend?
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot.
Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
At last, some reinforcement. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Bring me 1,000 humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way with me.
Revelio.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deverell in a while.
Revelio. Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. I take it you're Alexandra's friend. That was a close. I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
What are you up to now?
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. That's that. Settled. Gryffindor! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Defendo! Revelio! Levioso! There. Not going to hurt you. Revelio! Levioso! Look after you. Revelio! Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. 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 Lumos. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Bombarda.
I heard something. You! What do you think you're doing?
Potato!
You'll be...
Expelliarmus! The beasts are safer now.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Revelio. Revelio.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Depulso. Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Accio.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave. At least.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The Pope's camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the Pope's camps.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Gryffindor.
Of course. How clever.
Little puppy sweetie.
What was that?
Not Doran. Imperial.
Shall we finish what we started? The labyrinth.
Expelliarmus. Gryffindor.
The fight has only just begun.
Take him! You made a mistake. Fall too hard.
Defender, Spelliarmus, Bombarda.
Back for more.
Confringo.
Right. Feisty little pony. Bashing that around with you. I have to defend myself against
Bombarda.
Has no one ever using your bombs these days?
Expelliarmus.
Oh, I'm gonna make your thing. Ha ha! Time to
Glacius.
Let me out,
Defender.
what sort of person fights the
Is this a battle we prepared a charity?
Here's coming, boys. Let me out,
What is this? What just
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.